the young and the restless spoilers. Jack Abbott could no longer stand the thought of Alan being a con artist. His sisters, Ashley and Tracy, were in Paris, potentially in grave danger, and he knew he had to act swiftly. The situation was dire, especially since Ashley had mysteriously gone missing, and Jack's attempts to contact her were futile. Determined to unravel the truth and rescue his sisters, Jack delved into everything he knew about Alan. However, he soon discovered that the Alan they knew was a counterfeit, a twin impersonator. The real Alan was a respectable man, unlike his deceptive brother. Jack never imagined the situation could be this convoluted, but he resolved to be the one to untangle it. Upon arriving in Paris, Jack managed to locate the real Alan. The encounter was tense but illuminating. Alan revealed the shocking truth about his twin brother, Alex, the criminal mastermind who had been evading capture for years. Alan shared that Alex's cunning and intelligence allowed him to slip through the fingers of the authorities multiple times. "Jack, my brother is dangerous," Alan confessed, his voice filled with concern. "He's been impersonating me, using my reputation as a respected doctor to deceive and exploit others for his own gain." Jack's heart sank, realizing the extent of the deception. He knew he had to work with Alan to bring Alex to justice and save his sisters. The police had been hunting Alex, but his expertise and cunning made him a ghost, always one step ahead. Determined to outsmart the elusive Alex, Jack and Alan devised a plan. They needed to lure Alex into a trap without alerting him. Jack's insider knowledge and Alan's intimate understanding of his brother's behavior were their best assets. While the police were conducting their search, Jack and Alan worked tirelessly to track Alex's movements. Their combined efforts finally paid off when they identified his hideout, a dilapidated cabin on the outskirts of Paris. The cabin was a perfect cover, blending into the wilderness and providing Alex with a discreet base of operations. Jack's resolve hardened when he learned that Ashley was being held captive in the cabin. Her psychological state was deteriorating rapidly due to Alex's manipulations. The urgency of the situation hit him like a tidal wave. He had to act quickly to save her. Rumors had circulated that Jack might be the one to capture Alex and end his reign of terror. Driven by a mix of fear, anger, and determination, Jack prepared for the confrontation. He knew that rescuing Ashley and ensuring her safety was his top priority. As night fell, Jack and Alan approached the cabin with caution. The eerie silence of the forest heightened their senses. Jack's heart pounded in his chest as he signaled to Alan to stay close. They had alerted the police to their plan, but they couldn't afford to wait for backup. Time was of the essence. Peering through the window, Jack saw Ashley, bound and frightened. Her eyes darted around the room, filled with terror. Alex's presence was overwhelming, his dominance over her evident in her frail demeanor. Jack steeled himself. This was the moment of truth. He and Alan burst into the cabin, catching Alex off guard. The confrontation was intense, with Alex's sinister smile fading as he realized his game was up. A brief struggle ensued, but Jack and Alan's determination prevailed. "Let her go, Alex," Jack demanded, his voice firm and unyielding. Alex sneered, but the desperation in his eyes betrayed him. "You think you can just walk in here and take her? You're a fool, Jack." Alan stepped forward, his gaze piercing through his twin. "It's over, Alex. You can't keep running. You need help, and it's time you faced the consequences of your actions." The police arrived just in time, storming the cabin and apprehending Alex. His defiance gave way to resignation as he was finally captured. The nightmare was over. Jack rushed to Ashley's side, untying her bonds and pulling her into a protective embrace. She was weak, her mind shattered by the trauma she had endured, but she was alive. Relief washed over him as he whispered soothing words, promising that she was safe now. In the days that followed, Ashley began her slow journey to recovery. Jack and Alan worked together to ensure she received the best care, understanding that her psychological wounds would take time to heal. Tracy, grateful for her siblings' safety, stood by their side, offering unwavering support. Jack reflected on the harrowing ordeal, realizing that the bonds of family and the strength of resolve had seen them through. The twin deception had tested them all, but it also reinforced their unity and love for one another. As Alex faced justice, Jack vowed to protect his family from any future threats. The road ahead was long, but with each step, they moved closer to healing and reclaiming their lives.